If you're preparing for internship or if you're preparing for job, you must have heard about, hey, let's do a coding challenge so I'll improve my rank. But the question is, there are so many websites on the internet. Which website should I use for my coding challenge? So in this video, let's discuss what are those websites which I would say have a good brand image if I talk about. And for some reason I've started the clock. Fine. First of all, let's try to understand what is a coding challenge. A coding challenge is competing, if I talk against each other, to solve a coding question in a limited amount of time. So basically what is happening, you will be given a piece of code, or I would say a challenge. You will have 100 different people, and whoever finishes, or I should say completes fastest, is technically a winner. The advantage here is quite important, and let's discuss what are those advantages. So first of all, it actually helps you solve complicated problem. Now I want to give you one simple scenario. What happens, in our books we have learned how to create a Fibonacci series, or I would say how to learn how to write a hello world program, if I talk about, or something like that. But this is not what happens in the real world. In real world, the scenario is totally different. Believe me, I have developed products, I have worked with various companies, I've closely monitored what is happening. Nobody is going to ask you to write a hello world program. So you as a student are quite you are in actually a huge problem. The bottleneck is you don't have any experience, you don't know where to go, and obviously you don't know what is happening in the real world, because nobody is asking you to write a hello world program. So you have to understand that these coding challenges are going to actually help you solve complicated problem which company faces. Second, it teaches you how to work in teams. This is very important, guys. You are right now a student. You are working with your friends. If your friend says, Avinash, I will not do the project, so Avinash will say, okay, fine, I'll do the project myself. But that does not happen in a team, because obviously when you are sitting in a professional attire, when you're working as a professional team, you have to understand everyone's productivity is very important. And then next point is prepare you for a career in coding. Now obviously if you are aiming for a career in coding, so this is going to be important. You will have a head start, you will understand what is happening, and that is why this is going to help you. And finally, learn to write clean, short and optimized code. Believe me guys, if you can do this part, writing clean code, if I talk about, writing short code and writing optimized code, people will come to your home with an offer letter and they will ask you, hey, I want to hire you. Just imagine why a company pays someone 40 LPA and someone 2.5 LPA. Let me know in the comment, why would someone pay someone 40 LPA and why would someone pay 2.5 LPA for the same position and same work? Let me know in the comment, because right now I want to see, are you able to understand what I'm trying to say? So you have to understand that you have to write clean, short and optimized code, because this is going to help you make a great career. And for some reason I'm starting the clock today. Okay, so let's look into those various platforms. Which are those? First of all, the first platform is, obviously I want to mention one thing, there is no ranking we have given. This is just the order we have given. Okay, there is no ranking. So the very first platform in our list is Top Coder. Okay, so Top Coder is one such website where you can actually perform these coding challenges. The only thing which I would suggest you right now is keep a track on it if you are able to perform. The best part here is obviously understanding how well you are performing. So this is the first website we have in our list. The second website which we have in our list is HackerRank. Now HackerRank is a very old website if I talk about. Even I have used it in my college days, so you have to understand that it has a lot of brand value. Second thing, if I talk about in terms of HackerRank, so I've seen a lot of hackathon happens on the HackerRank. So it is quite an effective medium to actually connect with people who are from not even from your state, or maybe not even from your city. The next website in our list is obviously CodeChef. CodeChef is also a website which I have been seeing from a very long time. So obviously this is also a good website for you to actually improve your competitive coding if I talk about. Then we have Geeks Coding Challenge, which is also a website with which you can actually enhance your coding knowledge if I talk about, or competitive coding. And finally, if I talk about, we have Code Forces. So these are few of the websites which are there with which you can actually excel your coding knowledge if I talk about, where you can compete with each other and you can find out where you are standing right now. Now, a few things I want to mention before I move ahead. First of all, you have to understand competitive coding does not mean that it is going to land you a job. It simply means that you are improving yourself. Secondly, solving a particular challenge in a fastest way is probably not the right way of doing it, because if your code is optimized, it is going to only help the company. So try to understand that this is also very important. Now, students have few questions. So like, which is the best coding challenge website for students? So technically, I will not give the answer because I don't want any inclination towards that particular website. But majority of the websites are quite in fact good. Secondly, how can I win in coding contest? Obviously, the answer is quite simple: practice. Which skill apart from coding I need to have a win coding contest? So see, basically this skill, if I talk about in terms of coding is basically a skill, but writing optimized code is one of the most important skill. The memory leak should not happen. The memory should be optimized. So you have to understand that this is how you will be working. So with this particular video is over. If you have any questions related to that, I'm expecting questions from you guys, or I would say an answer from you guys. Why would one company pay someone 40 LPA? And why would they pay someone 2.5 LPA? Let me know in the comment, and I want to see what kind of knowledge or what did you understand from this particular topic. So with this, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you